My mother is superior to me, but it doesn't mean that other mothers are inferior to me. These were the words of M.K. Gandhiji while defining patriotism. So, hello everyone, let us talk about patriotism. Patriotism is a feeling of love and devotion towards the country, towards the people of one's country, and the complete civilization and the culture. So, patriotism has a lot of pros and some cons also. Let us talk about them one by one. Talking about the pro side, then number one is that there is a sense of unity and integrity in the citizens of India. One man can refuse to take bribe because he might have a feeling of patriotism that he do not want to do bad for this country. And the second thing is that patriotism makes the steps by government much easy. Let us say today the Prime Minister comes on the stage and say that we are going to a phase of 10 years in which that will be very hard for the country, but it will benefit the country and the taxes will be a little bit high and we all have to invest and do businesses. We all are pushed to work hard for the country. Then it will be a lot easy. Then it will be a lot easy for the policymakers to run the country if the citizens support the idea of patriotism and national development and the overall national development of the country. Hence, patriotism is very helpful in these areas. And also, the national integrity, the territorial integrity is also plays also is an outcome of patriotism because we all want that the territorial integrity of India is secured and safeguarded. That is why we are able to put on our lives in the form of, while by joining the Indian Armed Forces and paramilitary forces, and and we always want to serve our country in the best form. So that is so behind all of this there is an idea of patriotism, and hence patriotism is very important in the country for the overall development of the country, and a sense of integrity and a sense being of being from the Indian civilization. But patriotism is a double-edged sword. There are some cons also. Number one con is sometime in the cases of extreme patriotism, there is hatred towards other countries, and this is not good. As I quoted before, that patriotism means my mother is superior to me, but it doesn't mean that other mothers are inferior to me. That is why we all we always appreciate and follow our culture, but also we should appreciate other cultures. And also the other con is that sometimes the idea of patriotism is used for false purposes within the country, like some if this is a double-edged sword. That is why if the government wants anything bad from the country, then it can easily emotionally um, handle the people by giving the patriotic idea. Let's say that a policy is not in the favor of country, but it is in the favor of the leading of the party in the power. Then by imposing the idea of patriotism, it can easily get the people in its favor, and that is why patriotism sometimes works against the development of country. So overall talking, the citizens have to be much aware about the situation, and we all must to be patriotic. We all must be patriotic in its true sense. We all must be sensible. We all must be aware about the situations, about the policies that we have to adopt in our country, and that is how we will be able to move towards uh, a very ideal country. And that was about patriotism. Thank you very much.